In the first book, when Voldemort realizes that Harry has the Philosopher's Stone, Voldemort asks Harry to join him. Was he serious about the offer, or was Voldemort just being Voldemort and trying to manipulate Harry into giving him the stone?
Don't be a fool. Why suffer an horrific death when you can join me and live?
Never!
It's no secret that Voldemort is ruthless, sociopathic, and self-centered to the absolute extreme. He saw people mostly in terms of how useful they would be to him. Clearly, he wouldn't see his word as an obstacle to killing Harry. He was willing to work with wizards that absolutely disgusted him. Just look at Wormtail, the epitome of everything Voldemort hated, but Voldemort kept him around because he was useful, in spite of knowing full well that Wormtail was a treacherous coward who wasn't truly loyal to him anyway. So on the one hand, Voldemort may have seen Harry as useful to him as a means to an end. On the other hand, both Voldemort and Harry were eager to get revenge on each other. Voldemort would have been unwilling to leave Harry alive, since he believed the prophecy that said Harry would be the one with the power to defeat him. He only knew the first part of the prophecy, but considered it enough to require him to kill Harry. The one with the power to vanquish the Dark Lord approaches, born to those who have thrice defied him, born as the 7th month dies. It's unlikely he'd be willing to risk leaving someone he thought could threaten his power alive, even if they joined him at his side. Because at the end of the day, Voldemort's interests were the only ones that actually mattered, and given his goal was to conquer death, there's no way he would have done anything that might compromise that goal. Voldemort was just trying to get the Philosopher's Stone. He would have killed Harry when he regained power to prove to his followers that he was the most powerful and to finally be rid of the person the prophecy said would be his downfall. After all, he would have been crazy to keep the very thing that threatened his goal of immortality at his side. In Book 4, when Voldemort is revived, he goes to a lot of trouble to make sure that the Death Eaters see him prove that he is the most powerful. He continually expresses to the Death Eaters that Harry's survival is due to his own mistakes rather than Harry's power, and goes to great effort to show that he is the most powerful wizard in existence. Now, whilst Harry did have the choice to become a Death Eater and join the dark side, he didn't even consider it even for a second. Voldemort would have considered him a powerful ally. And if later on he saw a danger that Harry was converting to the good side, or saw a threat that Harry would want to become the true leader of the Death Eaters, he would have then, of course, tried to kill him. He heard the prophecy, but people can change the future by their choices. Like Dumbledore said, not all prophecies come to pass. Voldemort was intelligent and he saw an alternative. It would have been easier to try and convert Harry and get him on his side than to fight and die again and risk losing any of his Horcruxes. He was nearly destroyed once because of Harry. If Harry were one of his faithful Death Eaters, then he wouldn't need to fear the prophecy as much as he did. So, the offer was real, but was really just a means to an end to further push Voldemort's agenda. He would have killed Harry without a second thought, the very moment that it was necessary.